Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons in our NCAA or College Football 25 Dynasty here, as we are with the Mean Green traveling through our first season, and we are on the road for Saturday night football in Memphis. They are wearing their blackout uniforms, and this has the makings of what could be a really great game. We are 5-1 on the season. They are 4-2. Two good, solid teams about to go at it in this one to get our episode started. So welcome back to the channel if you are returning, and if you're new here, welcome to Champion Sons. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But before we get into this game, let's take a look at some of our recruiting and kind of how we are standing up. Santiago Pojad, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, but that's where we're going to go. He's got some we are at the top of him. He's a decent athlete. I know it says he's a bust and all that, but the way this game is set up is he's not like a total bust kind of player. So we do add in just a little bit more points. We only had him down to about 35, so we got him up to 40. Tolson is someone we're in competition with. The problem is he's got other teams that are really more into him, or bigger schools that he's actually into. So we need to turn up the heat. He is a 4-star athlete. We had dropped down to 5th on his ratings. So what I am going to do, since we got 50, minutes total of recruiting for him in a week, we decided to remove out one of the little recruiting things that we did so we can do a soft pitch. And finding these pitches can be kind of tough, especially because at a school like us, everything is not just highly built up, right? It's always got kind of things in a mix. So I go with Conference Spotlight. It's conference. It's the American Athletic Conference. But Conference Spotlight as a pitch, as you can see, was the only thing that didn't hit into any of the red X's. Yeah, it was B- and stuff, so forth, but it didn't hit the red X's, so that's kind of what we were going with there. Now, I just wanted to check in on some of our other recruits. Marco Hendricks, we are still at the top for him. The problem that I do have with Marco, and it didn't show because TCU doesn't have a big grasp on him, but the fact they've barely got a line there, and they are a bigger program from the same area, right? So if we look at proximity to home as our checkmark thing has an A-, it's the same thing for him. Proximity to home is A-. TCU is right there. So it's going to be some competition against some of these recruits that I think we really need. But with that being said and done, let's get into this game here to get it started. And on the first play of the game, we find Ward coming across the field. He's got speed. He's got space. Tiptoeing down the sideline at the 30, 20. He's going to score. One play, one touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Damon Ward broke it free. Had some speed, but still had to break 2 tackles as he tiptoed down the sideline to get into the end zone for us. And this game is starting off with fireworks as he comes all the way across the field on the drag pattern. Had that extra step. And once you kind of get that step, if you can beat out the angle, you're going to break the tackles. And he was able to do that. Stayed inbound, surprisingly. And then it was just off to the races to the end zone, a race that he wins about most of the time. So that would give us a 7-0 lead. Now here later in the first quarter, we are punting over to the Tigers. They get that one and start returning it. And we're going to hit and they fumble it and we jump on top of it. That was Blair, our offensive guard who saved us before. Gabe Blair gets the tackle and the forced fumble, and he's our starting left guard. The kid is doing everything out there for this team. So now from the pistol formation, send man in motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Nowhere really going on that. They collapse from the left side over there. Not hardly any blocking, coming through untouched. So now on 2nd and 13, staying in a shotgun formation. 2 tight ends to the right. Quick throw out to the left side. We got sides. He's got speed. He's got space. He's got the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Here near the bottom of the first quarter, we now take a 2-score lead in this one. It's going to be 14-0 here on the road. The crowd in Memphis on their blackout night looking shocked as we are withstanding everything they're throwing to us right now. But, hey, there is a lot of football left. So here later in the second, Memphis has already put up a touchdown. The score is 14-7. They're coming right back at us here with 4.5 minutes to go in the second. They're at the 28-yard line on our side of the field. They hand that one off going to the right, and Roderick Brown with the stop. And that's what's kind of funny. It's obviously animation-based instead of physics-based tackle, because you would normally – that was definitely an animation for the dive mode for trying to hit the tackle button. He got away. He just bounced off of him, looking like Emmitt Smith from back in the day, letting defenders fly at him, and they just bounce off of him. So after that second handoff, it's going to be 3rd and 6 now from the 24-yard line. Memphis staying in the shotgun. Has a snap. We bring a blitz. Fired over the middle. They make the catch quickly, and they are brought down. Hennigan, the senior quarterback for the Memphis Tigers, is 4 of 8 on the evening so far for only 55 yards. So we have made it tough on them at least. Now 1st and 10 Tigers. They have the snap. Quick throw over the middle. It's going to be completed again. Weslowski with the tackle right there. Nowhere really going, but he had enough space to make the catch. So now 2nd and 6. They're well inside the red zone at the about 11-yard line, 10.5. As they hand that one off. No, it's going to be an option keeper going to the left side. Nowhere to go with it. Hennigan, I thought he handed that one off. He decided to keep it and just did not have any space to go. Plus, he's not that big of a speedster. So now that after the 2-minute warning, Tigers have a 3rd and 5. Making changes at the line. Has the snap. Delayed handoff going up the middle. Breaking one tackle. Hit and put down. And that's going to make it 4th down here, as there is going to be a timeout called by us. Now, they did kick the field goal, and we proceeded to throw 3 straight incompletions. And so now Memphis has the ball once again with a minute remaining, and they're going to drop that off to their speedster down the right side. Getting free, breaking the tackle. Tejada saves that from going into the end zone. And that's the problem with this game. If you use your timeouts too wildly, and then something like this is liable to happen, and you go from having a 2-score lead near the end of the first quarter to at the end of the first half, they're trying to toss it out to the right side. He's going to get hit and put down by Callaway out there on the right edge. Nowhere to go for him. Callaway did a great job reading that one and getting around all the blockers. So 50 seconds remaining. The Tigers in the shotgun trying to take the lead. Throw it to the left side, and that's going to be caught for a touchdown. And the Mean Green, we have officially lost the lead over the second quarter. We put up 14 in the first quarter. They're deciding to put up 17 in the second. And now we're going to advance a little on up here into near the end of the third quarter, where it's 21-28 at Memphis as we kick it off to Price, and he's going to have space down the sideline at the 30. This one's going to go. 10-5, touchdown Mean Green, and this game is all tied up. It's been back and forth, it seems like, all day. First quarter to the Mean Green, second quarter to the Tigers, and now the third quarter belongs to the Mean Green here as we get that one tied up after the kick returned by Price. Number 28 puts us at 28 points and gets this game tied without one play. He is a senior running back with speed that wasn't going to see the field much, so we did put him in on kick return. Pretty smart move on my part, I would say. So now later in the fourth quarter, it's still tied at 28. Hand that one off to Ragsdale. Bounce out to the right side. Breaking tackles. Ragsdale starting to find a little bit of space here. He's only got 14 yards on 12 carries, though, so it has been a tough go for him, to say the least. So now here they come out in a shotgun. Two receivers to the right. Two tight ends. They send Ragsdale in motion. Has the snap. Fires it deep down the right side. He's going for Ward. He makes the catch. Beautiful play. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. They went down the right side to Ward in a one-on-one situation, and the defender looked like the Longhorn defensive backs and didn't turn his head. If he had, he probably would have gotten an interception. as he threw that one to the senior who came down with it, who's been known this season for coming down with those, I would call it a 50-50 one-on-one ball. So here comes Memphis right back at us as we lead 35-28 on the option keeper. Out to the side. He breaks a tackle. Hennigan looking flawless out there running down the sideline, just dodging defenders, and is finally pushed out at the 12. What kind of defense do we call that besides swing and miss? So 1st and 10 Memphis, under 3 minutes to go. The game tied at, or we have 35. They have 28. They throw it over to their tight end, gets hit and brought down, and defense trying to stand up to him. Still on the move, getting closer to the 2-minute warning. Tigers in a shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side. Looking over the defense, has the snap. Pressure comes. They hold up pretty well. Throws it to the left side. It's going to be out of bounds after they do give him about a yard or so. So it's 3rd and 3 now. The clock did stop just before the 2-minute warning, so they'll get this one last play before then. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. They have the snap. Throw it to the right side. He drags his feet into the end zone. And yeah, we're tied back up again. Back and forth we go in this game. This is like a Rocky fight. Everybody's only throwing haymakers. No one wants to land the jab. They all want to land the uppercut. They all want to land the overhand right. And both teams are landing them as we have gone back and forth. And now we are getting ready for overtime at a 35-35 game. So here are the rules. Everybody knows how the coin toss kind of goes. The big difference that we've seen in college football overtime is on the second overtime, if it goes that way, you have to go for 2-point conversion if you score a touchdown. And every overtime after that is just a 2-point conversion play. So here to get this thing started, Memphis will start with the ball as they run right up the middle for a first down. There is no timing, but they do have a play clock. That is it. So 1st and 10 Tigers as they had the snap. Hand that one off going to the left side. He's hit and brought down behind the line. That's going to be a big time loss here as they tried to get around the outside, just nowhere to go. So 2nd and 13 Tigers in the shotgun. Has the snap. Quick throw out to the right side. They got space. Breaking tackles, but he's finally put to the turf after he gains 8 yards on that one to make it 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5 here in a tie ball game in the first overtime. Tigers in the shotgun. 3 receivers set. Has the snap. Pressure. Pocket holds. Pressure got there a little late, but he throws it to the left side, and that's going to be caught for a touchdown. Another touchdown here in Memphis, and they now have the lead. They've reclaimed it. As it's going to be 42-35 after the extra point. So here we come back on our first offensive part of the overtime. Overtime number 1. Morris has a snap. Drops that one off to sides. One play, and it's a touchdown again. Mean Green, this game is going to be tied up once more. And we're going to go to a second overtime. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Overtimes are kind of crazy here in college, and that's why I do love them that way. And Morris, beautiful job dropping that one in. Hasn't been doing that all season all that much, so I'm glad to see him doing it there. Now we will get the ball to start the second overtime here as Morris sends sides in motion. Has the snap real quick. Quick throw over the middle to Morris. He's trying to get some space. Just work it down the field. Don't do anything stupid. You know, we've done that a little too much at times this season. 2nd and 1 now coming from the pistol formation. 2 tight ends to the right side. Both receivers to the left. Has the snap. Hands it off going to right side to Ragsdale. Breaking tackles, but nowhere really to go. He could shove off the first tackler, but couldn't avoid the next about 6 that all joined up to bring him down. So it's 3rd and inches now. Morris in a shotgun. Has the snap. Hands it off to Ragsdale. Pushing forward, but gets the shit knocked out of him by, was that Blair? I don't think it was. I'm hoping it wasn't. But our own offensive guardman knocked the crap out of Ragsdale. Now it's 4th and inches. And no, we are not going for the field goal because our kicking sucks right now. We're going to send sides in motion from the shotgun. Has the snap. Quick throw to sides out in the deep area. He's got the first down. Spins forward. He's going to get the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Landon Side should be named Landon Shifty because that is what he does once he catches the ball, becomes shifty, and it was unable to get brought down and got into the end zone there on a 4th and inches. Caught the pass and then had to use pure speed to get to the first down marker, but the cognitive ability to make the spin move and continue pushing forward was impressive. Now we did fail to get the 2-point conversion, so here comes Memphis. As they drop that one off to their running back right over the middle, picks up only 3 yards. We lead 48-42. And here we come out with a 2nd and 7. The Tigers are going to be in a shotgun formation. 4 wide this time. Has the snap. Quick throw over the middle. That one's going to be knocked away. Woo, we thought he had made the catch, but we do knock it away, and it's 3rd and 7. Is that Allen? I believe that looked like Allen Jr. right there knocking that one away for the Mean Green defense. 3rd and 7. Has the snap. Quick throw over the middle. It's going to be caught by the receiver for the touchdown. Man, this kid has been killing us all game. And they're going to get this thing tied up right now. Drake, the receiver Drake. Man, what a horrible name for a kid. But he's kicking our butt, so I can't say too much about it, I guess, in reality. As he's caught, about his 3rd or 4th touchdown of the day. Now, with that is going to bring on the 2-point conversion that they can try to get to make the win, but we have to get the stop here. It's the only way we continue. They have the snap, handed off. Roderick Brown in the backfield, puts him to the turf. He didn't allow that one to go through, so we're tied after 2 overtimes. Now we're going to advance on up to the 6th overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Score is now tied 52-52. Going for 2 points. Quick throw to their tight end over the middle. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion to get the 6th overtime started. So it is 54-52. Now we got 1 play to make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. 1 play. Morris is going to be in a shotgun 2 tight end set. Sends sides in motion. Has the snap in the pocket. Quick throw, and that one's going to be dropped and deflected. Looking for Ward, and the Tigers will walk away with a 54-52 6 overtime victory at home. That was a hell of a fought battle, but in reality, it never should have got there. We had the lead 14-0, and it should have stayed that way. But it didn't. We kept making mistake after mistake, and they eventually took the lead in the 2nd quarter. Now, we were tied it. Then we just pretty much went back and forth. Once, they had the lead in the 2nd, it was just a back and forth battle. There was no 2 ways around it. It was a constant fight, and we ended up coming out on the losing sides of that one. Well, Landon Sides does get Offensive Player of the Week. He had 9 receptions for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns in that one. So after that overtime game, nothing has really changed too much with our scouting. Recruiting. So it does send us over to our next game, where we are finally back at home in Denton, Texas, in the mostly empty stadium here, as we are going to take on the Tulane Greenwave. They are 6-3 on the season, 2-1 in conference play, as we are 5-2 on the season, a total 1-2 in conference play for us. So let's go ahead and jump into this one, as we are underdogs at home, and we are trailing here in the 2nd quarter 7-3. It's been a pretty big dogfight until then. Thompson for the Green Wave takes an option keeper over off to the left side. He's going to go nowhere with it. So now on 2nd and goal from basically at the 10-yard line. Thompson in the Green Wave in a shotgun. Has the snap. Quick throw over the middle. Hit and plastered by Javen Anderson. Woo-wee. He threw that one to Griffin, and man, did he pay the price for that one coming over the middle, as he got put down in a violent manner. Now it's 3rd and goal. Thompson staying in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right side. Has the snap. No pressure at all. Throws it. It's going to be knocked away. Looking for his tight end coming across the middle. Anderson once again on the play. Knocks it away from him. And that's going to force him to kick a field goal. This has been a slugfest. Not really a slugfest, but they have been trying their best to knock the crap out of each other. It's just a low-scoring game at 10-3 here in the 2nd quarter after that field goal. And this has been a hard-fought battle. Tulane was favored to come in here. They've had 2 great seasons coming into this one, back-to-back years. And it's just one of these games that we knew was going to be a hard-fought battle. And plus, being tired from the game at 6 overtimes against Memphis, it makes these kind of games that much tougher. So now the impending kickoff here with under 5 minutes to go in the second. It's going to be a hit to Price. He gets it around the middle of the field, cuts it out to the left side. He's got space. Price has got speed. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Is he going to be able to make it? 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. 2 weeks in a row. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Price in back-to-back weeks has taken one to the house in each game. And that one is going to tie this game up real quick here in the second quarter, after about a 98-yard kick return for a touchdown. Juwan Price, our senior running back, who hasn't seen the field as a running back, but is really paying off in the kick return area. So now here, still a little later in the second, about a couple minutes later, we forced a Tulane punt. We have the ball at 2nd and 13. Morris gets hit and clobbered, so now it's 3rd and 26. I mean, hey, 2nd and 13 may have been a little too close to the first down marker. So on 3rd and 26, we are going to go 5 wide as we are pretty well backed up. Morris making changes at the line. Has the snap in the pocket, fires it deep down the right side, looking for Sides. He's got him! He's got Sides all alone. 10-5, touchdown Mean Green, 3rd and 26, in your face Tulane, as we score the big-time touchdown, and that's going to give us the lead here by 17-10, with 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. As Landon Sides, pure speed, Morris standing tough in that pocket, got that thing released before the contact was made, thankfully, and then dropped it into Sides, and it was off to the races, and no one's going to beat him as he gets into the end zone to give us that lead. Now later in the third, Tulane has come back horrifically and has taken the lead 24-17. But we are not going to go away that easily, as we are now trailing by a touchdown with about 4.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Once again, these games are starting to have a little bit of a pattern where we get a lead and then we blow it and have to try to come back. 2nd and 11. Toss that one out to Conrad on the right side. He's got the corner and he's got the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Conrad right there from the slot position on the little swing pass. And good blocking down the field by Sides. And you got to give them credit where credit is due for those plays that don't involve them getting the ball. But Conrad, pure speed to get around the corner. And then once he actually had it, smart enough to just cut it up, beeline it into the end zone there. And so that's going to get this game tied up once again at 24. Now here in the fourth quarter, thanks to a pick six after a touchdown, Tulane has a 2-score lead, 38-24. There's 8 minutes remaining. We have to climb our way back up. Looking at the quarterback comparison, both guys are actually having a pretty good day outside of our pick six we threw. 2nd and 6. Morris rolls out to the left side. He's got space. He's taken off down the sideline and runs out of bounds at about the 8-yard line there. And that's going to give us a 1st and goal setup. So now 1st and goal from the 6. We're going to go with 3 receivers to the left side, or 2 receivers left. Hand that one off to Rags out the middle. Makes a cut. He's into the end zone. We're climbing back into this thing slowly. Ragsdale from 6 yards out punches it in. And that's going to put us within 1 score here at 38-31 here in the fourth quarter. Just about 7 minutes remaining. This is a hell of a game that we've got ourselves into, as we have been fighting back and forth. Tulane keeps getting the lead, and we keep trying to claw our way back. So on 1st and 10 now, 2.5 minutes remaining in the fourth. We have possession on the plus side of the field. Drop that one off to Young. He's stiff-arming, fighting his way forward. Doesn't get the opportunity a lot, but he's taking advantage right now. Score still is 38-31. We did force the Greenwave to punt, and this is our chance to come back right at them. So now from inside the red zone, we let it get to the 2-minute warning here, as there's not a lot of time left to get this game tied up. They are This is a back and forth battle. This is too stressful. It's the reason why I'm losing my hair, ladies and gentlemen. Morris staying in the shotgun. Sends sides in motion. Has a snap. Quick throw over to sides. He's got Young in front. Tries to make a move, but is hit and brought down after a gain of about 9 yards. Now, we are not going to go hurry up because we have a habit of letting teams drive down the field in like a 1-minute offense. So there's no reason for us to go hurry up. And in fact, I'm kind of shocked at how slow the clock is running now, especially when we do have the accelerated clock on. I get it. That's part of the game function. I just don't like it. Hand that one off to Ragsdale. Ragsdale punches it in again. Touchdown number 2. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. With a minute and a half remaining, we're going to get this thing tied up here in the fourth quarter at 38-38. This is wicked. 2 weeks in a row, 2 games in a row, we have been having to fight, and here we come into an overtime setting once again. Back-to-back overtime games here getting set up for this one. Tulane won the toss, so they're going to decide what they want to do. They're going to play defense first, of course. That makes sense. No one can fault them for that. As our cheerleaders are happy, the minimal crowd we have looks to be under some pressure. Not as much as us, though. 1st and 10 in overtime number 1. Morris in the shotgun. Has the snap. Hands it off to Ragsdale. He's got space, and he gets put down after a gain of 6 yards. Pretty decent little hole opened up, and the Greenwave did a good job to close it down. But overall, a good run by Ragsdale on the 1st and 10 here in overtime to get us started. 2nd and 4. Send a man in motion. Toss that one over to sides up in front of us. He gets the edge, makes a cut, and gets the first down as he's brought down at about the 12-yard line. And that's going to be 1st and 10 Mean Green, as we are continuing to fight to try to take the lead once again. Morris staying in the shotgun formation. Has the snap. Hands it off to Zach Evans going to the left side. He picks up only a yard as a Greenwave defense was ready for that one, and they were swarming. So 2nd and 9 from the 11 here in overtime. Trying to be smart with it. Can't throw a turnover like we've been doing in this game. So 2nd and 9 coming out from the shotgun. 3 receivers. Has the snap. Drops that one off to Ragsdale on the right flat. He makes the catch, pushes forward, and barely gets to the goal line to gain situation here as we are now at a 3rd and inches. So from the shotgun formation, Katai is in an H-back setup. Has the snap. Hands it off to Ragsdale. Lowers his shoulder. Touchdown number 3. Mark it, sir. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Ragsdale takes that one in on a 3rd and inches as he was handed the opportunity, and then we had the lead. Now we have the lead. So here comes the Greenwave. Thompson in the shotgun. Throws it over the middle, but overthrows his receiver. And that one falls incomplete, so that's going to make it 2nd and 10 here in the overtime number 1. And it looked like our pass defense today has been struggling. We normally get a few deflections and at least 1 interception or so forth. Today we've only got 2 deflections, and there's our 3rd one. Taylor Starling laid out for that one to knock it down. And that's going to make it 3rd and 10 here in the overtime. We lead 45-38. They have to get a touchdown to tie. This time they drop the 3rd and 10 pass down the left side, and Tejada, our senior defensive back, our number 1 DB, got beat down the left side by speed. And this is going to be the extra point to try to tie this game. And they will put that one up and through. And we are going to multiple overtimes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, consecutive games of multiple overtimes. This stuff it's not proper. One, the players are tired. I'm stressed. I've got no hair. I've got heart problems, for God's sakes. Can't be doing this. On 1st and 10, Thompson throws that one over the middle. Hits his receiver, who's hit and brought down by multiple Mean Green defenders right there. And that's going to make it 2nd and 2. Thompson now staying in the shotgun, 4 wide this time. It's a direct snap to the running back. He's got blockers in front. He's hit and brought down by Wisłowski, our linebacker. That direct snap surprised us right there. Coming back out in the shotgun once again. 3 receivers this time. Has the snap. Quick throw to the right side, and that's going to be caught. Taylor Starling couldn't knock that one out of him as he gets the touchdown, and they have the lead once again. Brown for Tulane makes a good catch under pressure with contact in the end zone, but you just hate to see it happen as a Mean Green. So here they come for their 2-point conversion, leading 51-45. Direct snap over to the running back. Hit! He's brought down. Roderick Taylor. He doesn't get it. He did not get it. His knee touched before the ball crossed. So it's going to be 51-45 here after that touchdown play, or after that failed 2-point conversion following their touchdown here in the second overtime. So now Morris is going to come out 5 wide with his Mean Green offense. Greenwave bring a blitz. He drops out into the left side looking for Ward, and that one got knocked away. Trying to find Ward down the sideline, just a no-go for him. So it's 2nd and 10. Sticking with 3 receivers, but Katai's in the slot right or tight end. Making changes. Morris has the snap in the pocket. Drops it over the middle to Katai, and he walks it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's right. He's got ice running through his veins. A pressure-filled play, and he comes through for us. 51-51 after that touchdown, but we get to try the 2-point conversion. Xavier, that's got to be pronounced Katai. That's just what I'm saying. And he had the space and a good play to get those defensive backs, those safeties, to drop back even further. So he dropped it in there beautifully, but still, it's one of those things you just kind of wish you weren't in this position. So now for our 2-point conversion, we're coming out 5 wide. Morris in the shotgun has a snap. Quick throw over the middle. He hits Evans. It's going to be caught. 2-point conversion is good, and game is over. We will win this one against Tulane, an upset in the conference play that no one saw coming. Mean Green have taken down the Tulane Greenwave here in Denton, Texas in 2 overtimes. So last game we lost 52-54. This game we win 53-51. In the last 2 weeks we have given up 105 points. And we've also scored 105 points. And why not? We're 1-1 in each one of those games. So, I mean, great job this time. I was glad to bounce back with a win, but we definitely need to find a way to put teams away instead of trying to let them come back each game. Now, after that performance, Tony Allers, our 3-star defensive tackle out of Yukon, Oklahoma, commits. Josh Remigio out of Grand Prairie, our defensive back, we finally get him to sign. And that's going to set us up for the back half of this season here. As next episode, we will start off against the Cadets of Army in the first game. Guys, thank y'all for joining us in this one. It's been hectic, 8 overtimes. Glad we at least finished 1-1. And I will see y'all in the next episode. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it already. And hit that little bell icon to be notified of all of our Champ and Sons content here, from college football to everything else we do on the channel. And I will see y'all in the next episode, everybody. So as always, stay safe. And, well, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.